Right, this is Olight Digital Institute. In this video, I will be explaining some things for you to understand more about this carrd.co of a thing. Now, let's start from this. This simply means I will show the elements. Yes, this simply means if you want to share the page with your friends, maybe you have upgraded the page, you have paid. We have the free and the paid one. This is the free one. So if you want to share what you have designed for another person, this is where you are going to click. The second one that is showing bell is information. And if you have any query about the site, you can click on this question. And then if you want to upgrade, you can see if you have any question about it. You can go through it, just go through them. And then if you want to upgrade your account, you click on this pro. This is where you pay and you have your own personal domain. You can see for a year you pay $9 and you have 3 sites. You have premium URL and you can read everything. So if you pay $19, you can get 10 sites on one page. You can so just go through them, you will know. And then the last one, this one is if you want to log out, you can see log out. And then the last one here is your profile. Can you see? This is the profile I'm using. This is the profile. I'm still using free sites. Now let's go into the business of today. Open dashboard. Now I want to add new website. I want to teach you something here. Click on this place. Now you know that carrd is having many templates. You can choose any of the templates you want, to work on. But I will advise you, before you can choose any template, I will advise you to click on demo. So you see how the template is. If the template will work for what you want to do. We have different type of the templates. We have the profile, we have landing page, we have form. This form helps you when you have upgraded your account. It helps you to generate traffic. Now, portfolio and sections, you can go through them. So any of these you can choose. But for the purpose of this video, I'm choosing blank. I want to explain some things for you. I'll be choosing blank canvas. Now this is blank canvas. There's nothing there. You are the one to start from the scratch. You see, nothing. You are the one to start from the scratch. Now, the first thing you have to do is to select the background. This what we call background. You can see it. That is the background. So what you have to do is to select the background first. You click on it. Now, this is the background. We have this color. If you want to choose color, which color do you want to choose? You click on this. Then you can choose any color you want. Then you scroll up. The pattern on the color, inside it, we have different. You see, there are many. But let me remove background first. Let me remove the pattern. Okay, you can see we are having plain background. See on the background, then you click on pattern. We have none. Now let's start from this angle dot circles. When you click on OK, you can see it's not showing more. Now let's give it more something. Let's give it thickness. You can see those are the angle dots. Hope you can see me. You can decrease the size. If you decrease the size. You see what I mean? That is background for you. Hope you are getting it now. That is background for you. Now, coming to angle dot plus sign. You can see it is showing plus sign. So you are the one to design your background. Angle plus square. You can use other things. We have many things there. You can see you have many things for you just to design your background. We are talking about color now. So we have a lot. Wow. This is amazing. So you have many things to do on your backgrounds. You can design your background the way you want it. This is your background, this is your website. So it has to do with your patience. Just anyhow you want, anyhow you want. But I think I love that spider. Where is it? I love that spider. Let me use this spider. And then that is it. Now let's start from this. Going to this second one that is having parallel line here. Oh, sorry. That is having parallel line here. This one has to do with the page. Now, there's a difference between background and page. When you are talking about page, we have the default, we have the box. Now, this is page for you. This white area, from this edge, from this place to this place, that is the page. That is where your text will be. That is where your text will be. Now, you can design your page. It can be in form of box. It can be in form of white box. This white box will be from the edge to the edge. Hope you are seeing it. That is your page. You can put it at store. Hope you see. Hope you see it. Hope you can see it. Now, if you are using this type of page, if you are using page, I will advise you, you should make your background another thing. But let's keep going. You can see these designs. You can see we have chosen the Tor box, and then the position, left, right, or center. You can put it at right button. Hope you are getting me now. Hope you are getting it. Hope you are seeing it. So you are the one to design how do you want your page to be. How do you want to constrain weight from top to top? So you are the one to know where you want it to be. Now we also have the weight, how it will be large, the vertical, the horizontal. Just go through it. You go through them. You do it as you want. You design your page as you want. But let me choose another thing for my background. Yes, we have background and page. That is color. Now let's come to gradient. Gradient has to do with multiple color. What? Multiple color. I will advise you to put your background at default. Your page. Sometimes I use default. Now, still on background, sorry. Gradient. Gradient means multiple colors. Multiple what? Multiple colors. You can choose different colors. You can choose different color. Hope you see. These are backgrounds. That you can use. These are backgrounds. We are on background now. We are designing the background. So you are the one to any design that you are seeing. Now the spiders that we see there. If you want to change the color of the spiders, you can as well change the color of the spiders. You can as well change it. You can as well change the color of the spiders if you want to change. So you can see it. You can just change it anyhow you want. You see the backgrounds, the spider has changed. So just design your background. This is to just give you knowledge about it. This is to give you knowledge about it. So if you are not choosing gradients, you can choose image. Now we have different image. You can upload image from your background, which is you can also pick from the gallery. Hope you can see. You can also pick from the background that you are using much match with the content you will be putting on it. We have the animation, we have the free image. Now, assuming I want to do something that has to do with learning, I can use this as my background. After choosing it, wait for it, then it has load. You can see it. This thing is too wide. Then you have to come to your background again, and then you can minimize it. This is it. You can make it fit. You can make it stretch. You can make it default, and then column. So depending on how you want it to be, you can see, and you can anyhow you want your background to be, just choose anyone you want there. The size, let's use stretch first. You can see the stretch is not making sense. So just depending on what you want to do, then you can also enlarge it. You can enlarge it. Hope you see. Hope you see something. So that is that for picture. Now image rather. Let's go to video. If you want to put video, but this one is only for Pro. You can see available with Pro. This one is Pro. Now slideshow as well. Slideshow, they are for Pro version. So let's continue with our gradient. I think that gradient will be okay. Now if you want to put more animations, when you open your page, how do you want it to come in? That is that for background. We are talking about background. I think you have been able to touch some things there. Now coming to adding something. We are having empty text here now. Empty. Everything is empty. Now you come to text. You click on it. What do you want to write? What do you want to write here? You can just put like, if you want it should be like topic. After doing this, we have a lot of things here. When it comes to text, you can see it is very tiny. Now, I want you to read all these things. In case, I want you to read them. I want you to study them. I want you to use them frequently so you can master them. This one I giving you. I will do another video to explain all these things later. You have to master them all. Now, I want to do something concerning this text. You can come to this place. If you want to do anything about this text, these three things, they are very important. If you want to change the color, you change the appearance, this is it. You can change the color here. You can change the color. The font, which font do you want to use? We have many font type. You can choose the font. How do you want it to, the weight of the, hope you are seeing this thing is changing. The size, the line spacing. I don't want the line spacing to be that much. I don't want the letter spacing to be that much. I don't want the margin, the appearance. Is it uppercase, lowercase? Lowercase is small letter. Uppercase is capital letter. Then alignment. Alignment should be center alignment. Then that's if you want it to be gradient. You want multiple color. That is gradient for you, multiple color. Then you can choose this. That one is if you want to design. You can see if you want to design. If you want to design it. Now coming to this place, the animations. Just make sure you go through all these things so you can understand better. Now let's move to. Okay. Now, when I'm using text, I do advise people to make use of what we call column. If you want to add anything, you click on this plus sign to add. If you want to add text, you want to add image, you want to add video, you see everything here. Now I use container most of the time. Container helps a lot. Okay, I haven't add my page. Page is important here sometimes. I haven't add my page. I haven't add my page. Now, this is your page. Your page. Now, this is it. let's move on. I do add text into column. Then I can put my text, I can give it color. I'm not giving it white again. I can give it black. Then click on done. So gradually, just to give you what I want to give you here in this video is about this background. Now coming to this, if you want to design your text, because you just come to this gradient, you can choose anything you want, the angle. Hope you are seeing it. It's a gradual process. After the outline, what do you want the outline should be? You can give it any outline you want. After giving it outline, give it the width. Then you click on done. You can see. It's just because I don't want these videos to be long. So that's what I'm doing. If I want to do it for my own, you know how patient I do. Because you have to be patient when you are building something like this. You don't have to rush. You have to be very patient. Then click on OK. So just go through it and then you understand better. Another thing is I want to teach you something about same thing, button. This button is maybe you want to use buy now, click now, all these things. You can see it, you can edit it. I'll be doing another video if I want to build a comprehensive landing page. So I believe you know how to publish your words. This is where most of our people do have problem. When you click on publish, then the title, this one is just draft. But don't use draft too. For example, you are doing TGR or you are doing any other business. Don't use the name of the business. You can use your own name. Any of your, Wealth Academy. Then the description. This one is your SEO, your description. Then don't publish as draft. Many people will publish as draft and they will say it's not working. No, publish and then your description is very important. Your description, so it will show. After your description, put in what you want to be your domain. After then you click on. Remember, don't save as draft. If you save as draft, nobody will see it. Save as publish to your domain.carrd1.co. And then you click on publish. I think you've understand me now. The background again. I did this video because of someone. The background again. This is how to put in background, image or anything you want.